Ready for the safari.
Let me give you a tour of where we are staying. It is beautiful and spacious inside. So as you come in, you have a living area space here with a TV, which we probably won't end up using, but especially if you have kids, good addition. And out here we have a huge balcony. It's even overlooking the coffee plants here, so it's a great spot to chill. And then you come in from the balcony. Mind you, this still does connect to the main room there. You have the bedroom. Huge king size bed, which is super comfy, already laid on it. Something that is different is there is an AC here, so you don't have to worry about it being super hot inside. I love these big windows because again, you're just looking out over the coffee farm. And then to the bathroom. Oh, working desk as well, which is greatly appreciated for David. Then you come in, you have a spacious closet and wardrobe area. Into the bathroom, double sink, shower.
So we took the afternoon easy, relax a little because tomorrow is going to be a very busy day. And now we are going to go, well, we've heard that they do a fire at 6 p.m. for kind of a Sundowner thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to go do that, which should be very nice. It's like the perfect weather right now.
I was just
fire weather.
I was like, I have a sweater on and I could actually sit in front of a fire and it would be great. So we will show you the rest of the property later, but for right now we just came down for a sundown area by the fire, and we noticed that below the lodge they have a cute space down here. So this side is actually a coffee bar, and then on the other side is a bar with some sundown snacks laid out already. So every proper camp meal always starts with a soup, and I have to say, there's something about a safari soup too. Like in Africa, in Kenya and Tanzania, they just do it so well. Some of the best soups I've ever had. I know this sounds weird, but it's true.
Something we really like in safari camp is when they serve the meals family style, meaning, you know, they just bring a bunch of different bowls like with salad, fish, chicken, vegetable, rice. You just pick what you want, put it in your plate, and enjoy.
It's also easy because then if you have a picky eater or anything like that, you have choices. Mm-hmm. I love it.
And so far it is. That's good fish. We were not really hungry anymore, but this banana bread looked too good, so worth it. Just a little piece. Lala salama. See ya. That was Frank. He's our butler, waiter, customer service specialist.
He's so good.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's really
amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
There's so many stars in the sky tonight.
I know. It reminded me of actually when we were in Tarangire in Tanzania the first time. We saw the most beautiful stars we have ever seen.
Super cool. Anyway, really tomorrow we have a very early morning, so we're going to catch you guys back, well, early in the morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, and this is it. We are going on our first safari in a very, very long time.
I know, and even in a different park. So we're actually doing it in Lake Manyara National Park.
Yeah. That's pretty much the goal of this trip, is to explore like a bunch of different places here in East Africa that we've never been to. So the first one is this morning.
First we need to have some breakfast, and everything looks great. They have a huge selection with a hot station. So let's fill our stomachs. Good
Morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
How did you sleep?
Very good.
Wow, that's good. How did you
Ready
sleep?
for the safari.
Wow, welcome.
So that is Israel. He's gonna be our safari guide for today, but we're gonna actually see him a little bit later in this series as well.
So when you stay at Acacia Farm Lodge, you have two options if you want to do safari. You can go into Lake Manyara, which we're doing this morning, which is about 45 minutes away, or you can go the other way into Ngorongoro Crater. We are having a little bit of rain this morning, but we are filming this during rainy season. But from what we saw so far, it rains overnight, rains a little bit in the morning, but then most afternoon are actually blue sky. And the good thing about doing safaris during the rainy season is that there's way less tourists, so it gives you more opportunity to have like kind of the one-on-one experience or sightings with the animals, which are much better. We just made it to Lake Manyara National Park, and I mean, look at this, look at the parking lot. There's no other truck. That's what I'm saying about like the rainy season or the lower season. I'm sure there's other trucks inside, but like sometimes you arrive at national parks here in East Africa and the parkings are packed. You have to wait forever to pay your park fees and all, but like not at this time of the year, right, Trace? Right. Feels so good to stand in a safari truck once again. So Lake Manyara is a fairly small national park. It is less than 140 square kilometers, and in fact the lake itself has a bigger surface than the dry land basically inside the national park. But with that being said, there's still a lot of animals, including a good population of elephants, and you guys know it is our favorite animal. I didn't see an elephant in almost a year, so I'm gonna be pumped. And you know who else is gonna be pumped? Tracy. Tracy's gonna be pumped. I'm so excited. Over on the other side, there's a whole bunch of them.
Oh, wow.
We just saw our first elephant of the trip. And if you know us, elephants, ooh, I love them.
You?
No, no coffee for me.
I'll come for you.
Have one for me instead. I've tried, but every time I can't do coffee. So we just found some very fresh lion dropping on the road, so now we're on the lookout. But fun fact, especially in this national park, lions are known to rest on tree branches, so we gotta search high. Welcome for lunch.
So welcome for lunch. We just stopped at a picnic spot. Looks like it has a great view of the lake. So we're gonna set up and have some yummy food.
So for lunch, well, we have quite a spread. We've got some rice, some beef that looks and smells so good. We got some vegetables, salad, eggs, sandwiches. It's gonna be a good meal. Look at that, just as predicted, the sun is getting bluer and bluer. It's pretty much like that every afternoon. Not all, but most afternoon. Otherwise, Lake Manyara is a massive lake. It's about 40 kilometers long, but it's extremely shallow, only like 3.7 to 4 meters deep at the deepest point in the lake. Also, Lake Manyara. Manyara comes from Emanyara. It's a word in the side that describes basically the spiky enclosure that goes into the Maasai village that they call Boma. So that's what protects them against the animal. And the reason why they chose that name is because if you look around the lake, there is an enclosure formed by all the mountains. So yeah, it's a very well-picked name.
We currently have the best kind of roadblock, that is elephant.
It's so funny when the baby elephants just kind of discover their trunk and they're just like playing with it. They're like, it's hanging, not sure what to do with it. One thing worth stopping for when in Tanzania is a place called the Tanzanite Experience. They have like shops and offices like all around, but this one here is really cool because they have a mine replica, so they show you and explain how it's mined before bringing you to the store, obviously, where they have some of the most beautiful pieces of Tanzanite we've ever seen.
They even have one gem that is so large that it's worth $138,000. Anyways, besides there, they even have a souvenir shop, they have an artist area, and my favorite, a coffee shop.
Israel, we see you in a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pretty fun game drive, to be honest, even though that national park is fairly small. Like, we saw a lot, and if just like us you like elephants, that might just be the place to be because we saw so many. So that was great. Now we're gonna show you this beautiful place. This is not just like a lodge, no, it is a working farm. They have so many things, including coffee, and we're gonna do all of that this afternoon.
So yesterday we showed you around the room, so today let's show you around the rest of the property, starting out front here in reception where you're greeted.
Hi.
So reception is a really nice area. Even if you want to come out and just have a coffee, there are so many spaces to be able to do that on property. Also, I love the style of it. Just like the decor, it's amazing. Coming out of reception to the other side, you have the restaurant. So this is where we've been having all of our meals. The weather has cooperated enough too that we've been able to use the terrace outside, which is, again, amazing. As you come down back with the two buildings is where we had our Sundowner and fire last night. And that is where we discovered two extra points of the property that we didn't know in the beginning. Welcome to the coffee bar and then the evening bar.
To be frank, at the bar, they seem to have a really good selection of wines and spirits. So if that's your thing, you're gonna be happy here.
Something else I also have on property are bikes. So you can tour this property in 2 different ways because it's actually a huge farm as well. You can do it by nature walk or you can do it by biking around. Something a little bit different. Before we go through to the pool, which is right actually behind this building, let's go check out the shop first. And if you've noticed around our room, there's actually coffee plants. They do their own coffee here. And you can take a souvenir back and roast some when you go back home. So something really nice about this pool is where there are 29 accommodations, the pool is a really good size. So you have a deep end, you have a shallow end, and people won't be cramped or on top of each other. There's lots of sunbeds. It's great. And then attached to that behind is like another little bar, but also a mini gym. She's not heated. She's a little chilly. But if it was a hot day, it would be very refreshing. One thing I love about this property is no matter where you are on it, it's so lush and green. And I know a part of that is to contribute to like having rainy season right now. But even if it was raining, it's still immersed in nature, which is amazing. Also, if you're looking for some relaxation, you can do massages and things like that as well. So that is not forgotten, so don't forget.
It's also super cool that all the cottages are literally in the middle of the coffee field. Like, as you can see, the coffee plants are everywhere and then the cottage like all around. So if you're wondering why the coffee, the fruits, vegetable and meat taste so good here, it's because they operate pretty much like a medium-sized farm, I would say. Like about 75% of the food, especially fruits and vegetable, actually come from that farm daily. And again, the food here is so fresh, so delicious. So we're gonna go tour this place with our local guide here, Jumani. He's gonna show us around and see what this place is all about.
Yeah, I'm Tracy. I'm Jumani.
David. Look at this beautiful avocado tree. I do miss my avocado tree. You guys remember when I had one? Planted it myself, but now I moved from that house, so I hope the new owner of that house takes good care of it.
You guys share.
As much as I love bacon, I just discovered that I don't really like to know where bacon is from. But from zero to bacon, it takes about 4 months for the pig to grow into bacon. Yeah, just in case you're wondering. And if you come here and you're wondering why the eggs are so good, it's because of all these chicks. They get over 350 eggs every single day. And when the camp is full, somehow it's not even enough. Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good time.
Thank you. So now that we've seen what the food is from, let's eat the food.
Thank you so much.
At first, butternut squash soup. And I would have to say butternut squash soup is my favorite soup. So let's see how good it is. That's a good one.
Once again, a served family style. We got all kinds of meat like pork, beef, and chicken. Then vegetable from the garden, some potatoes, rice, which looks like garlic rice. It looks very, very nice. It is garlic rice, and it is very, very nice.
Hey, these carrots and zucchinis were in the garden this afternoon. We saw them.
How was the food?
Good.
Fantastic as usual. Thank you. But if you're going,
So we've got custard cake as a dessert. Is that okay?
Sounds
Yes.
great. Can we just have one though? Just one.
we'll share it.
I'll put small piece, right?
Small.
That's fine, right? Is that okay?
I don't
that's
trust you. I feel like you're just gonna put normal pieces.
Perfect way to end the night is with something sweet.
So first thing first, if you want to book this place or any other safaris in Tanzania, in Kenya, and so many other countries, as usual, check our friends at Hungary Expedition. If you want some inspiration, go on their Instagram. They post a bunch of stuff about a lot of camps all around Africa. You're for sure gonna find something you want to do.
Now into the fun nitty gritty about this place. I think it's a great place if you're looking to explore Lake Manyara. It's our first time in there, and it was such a great day yesterday doing that.
Especially because we love elephants. Like we've
100%.
seen more elephants than maybe not ever, but like pretty up there.
Yeah,
It was insane.
it was fantastic.
And this place is super cool too because you're in the middle of a farm. Visiting the farm is also so worth it. And the farm to table experience was like super good. Like the food was excellent. Big shout out to Frank, our
He's
butler
amazing.
slash waiter slash customer service specialist.
Yeah.
He was amazing. Great service. So yeah, this place is great.
Yeah.
We're going to put all the information you need down below as well. And until next time, see you guys.
In the next one.